Okay, so in this video, I'm just going to explain the washer method and move away from discs for a little bit, although we're going to build on what we already know. So this time, suppose that I'm revolving the region that I have here over a horizontal axis of revolution. We will still have a circular cross section, but when we revolve this thing, notice that we're going to create a hole in the middle. So the cross section for sure is still circular, imagine spinning over the axis. But all of that right there is empty space. So what do? Well, we use washers to find volume. So here's the idea. If I draw a representative washer, a washer actually is not that different from discs. It's just the difference of a large disc minus a small disc so that we take away the inside that is the hole. That part that's empty, we need to take it away. So the idea behind using washers is we take a larger disc whose volume, if we're adding these up horizontally, the volume would be pi larger radius squared times the height, in this case delta x. And from that we're going to take away the little disc that is actually the hole, right? And so that's going to be the volume pi little r squared delta x. And that gives us a washer. A washer is like in the hardware store, right? It's a thing that looks like this that has a hole in the middle that we've taken away. And so we use washers when we have solids that have empty space in the middle. So what does the formula look like? Obviously, we're going to do the integral still. We add up all of these washers, and we take the limit as delta x goes to 0, and we get the volume of a washer. We can factor out the pi. We're going to have the integral from a to b. In this case, let's say here's a, and b is where we'll stop adding those washers, of the outer radius gets squared, that's this part, minus the inner radius squared times dx, right? Remember that we're subtracting these expressions. We can factor out pi, factor out delta x, it's right here, and then we have the difference of the radii squared. And so the question is, how do we obtain the radii? Well, the radii are the function values of two functions. The outer function, let's say if that's f of x, then the outer radius would be f of x squared. If the inner function is g of x, then the inner radius would be g of x squared. We'll see more of this when we do examples. But if we're revolving over a horizontal line, there's our formula for washers. And the only difference from discs is that we're taking the difference of two discs. That's what washers are. In the next short video, I'm going to explain what happens when we have a vertical axis of revolution, just because it's easier to upload shorter videos rather than longer ones.